Well, it's really special. It's called This Time Tomorrow, and it's unique to me as an artist because it's a theme that has only blues music on it, and it's kind of back to the roots. It's like back to my very first playing an instrument, and and the way it all came about, it was just so kind of magical. I thought, well, you know what? Coming back home from living in LA for all those years, and then kind of coming back to where I grew up in Everett, Washington.
We recorded an album.
Would it be safe to say you guys came back to your roots?
Yeah.
Well, you definitely did. You've been
Yeah, well, I came back because
as far as music
California.
goes, yes, totally. I mean, we were playing blues and
Well,
basic
like,
rock and roll back then, you know.
blues is the core of all rock and roll. Kind of everything stems
It
from
is.
blues.
Well, the blues is, to me, is a real archetypal style of music. It's like the roots of every other popular style of music, really.
I picked up the harmonica when I was about 14 or 15 years old.
Well, playing with Jessie is always fun, and he gets so many good musicians to play with.
Yeah, this is a talented bunch of people in this recording. I guess it was, from what I understand, the original tracks were done many years ago as sort of a spontaneous jam session.
We found the shoreline. That's the end of everything.
Yeah, right.
Big fat black guy, my guy.
I am a flat five kind of guy.
Big fat black guy.
Are we gonna do it again?
So you're gonna tell us what key this is in?
All right, I believe I will tell you what key this is. This is in the people's key, the key of G.
Now, where did that come from?
I made it up.
You made it up.
No, maybe somebody else made it up, but now I'm claiming it because I can't remember who they were, so.
I think it's cool you made it up.
No, I didn't make it up. Somebody else made it up.
The people
I
made
just-
it up.
The people, Jesse, made it
The
up.
people, there
It's
we're
the
talking.
key of the people. They made that up.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yes, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kind of a boogie-woogie piano player who I love, Ed Reinhart. He's masterful. He really sings. He has a baritone voice, so it's a big, deep voice.
The role of a singer is to tell the story, to paint the picture with their words and the quality of the sound. We draw pictures with the sound that we make.
Oh, yeah. One day my number's coming in.
Paula, I just think she's a wonderful human being, and I like people who are free spirits.
Let's just have a jam session.
Paula Samonte, who's such a great stage presence and a really incredible singer. This is my brother Jerry Cooper.
Yeah.
And we talked about this a lot, and we said, well, we got to add drums and bass to it.
It's kind of nice to do this blues album because it gets me back a little bit to my roots, and it's such a sort of fundamental style of music. I enjoy playing the blues.
And so he put down a great bass beat that kind of glued it all together.
Yeah, I think This Time Tomorrow is a great project for Jessie because it's his roots too. I know that he started out playing in blues bands, and you can really hear it in his playing, you know. And I always knew that about Jessie, even though most of the previous projects that we'd worked on were more in the smooth jazz vein. There was always a blues element there, and that's to me where he shined the most, is on the blues style tunes. So I was really happy to hear when he was doing a blues record.
Steve is a character. I love the guy.
When I think about Jessie, I get a really nice grin on my face because we had some wonderful times musically. He's a character, as we all are.
Okay, this is really a trip because Steve was in the studio recording at the same time he was playing a cajon, which is, it's an old Brazilian instrument. It all came down really fast, you know. Steve was in the control room and we'd, okay, roll on this one, and he, okay, what am I gonna play? Whatever, it was the cajon.
But I remember having the time of my life among people who I love dearly.
This time tomorrow, what will I be doing this time tomorrow? I really don't know, but I'm hoping that my heart will always be in playing music, and especially like playing the blues.
Well, that gypsy woman told me, let them women be. I said I've known a dozen, so what are you telling me? You know I done got wise. Whoa, the way these women do. You've been trying to trick me, baby.
Thank you so very much.